All right, it's super chill. So, welcome everyone. This is Digital Femme, and I'm here with the Over Reality Weekly Community Space. We're actually going to be talking about the Bitcoin conference and what in the world are the Over OGs doing in Nashville. They're taking it over, of course. I'm also streaming on, well, not streaming. I am also hosting actually hosting slash co-hosting a Twitter X space, and yeah, this is how we roll on a Thursday. Hey, Rosemary. So happy to see you here. I'm just doing a shout out to Rosemary. She's the queen of the Xenu community, and if you have been following these Thursday over the community spaces, you do know that I've been talking a lot about another community that I have grown to love, and I'm so glad that I am part of them. They are called the Xenu community, or ZMSS, the Zombie Mob Secret Society, and they have a lot of similarities with Over the Reality. In addition to obviously there's differences. So we can talk a little bit about that towards the end. But really, what the space is really about is because it's Thursday. I always love doing throwback Thursdays. I know that Over the Reality, foundationally, they are a DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure network, and they actually rolled out their DPIN program. Well, officially, kind of official soft launch early December 2023, and that is tied to the Map the World campaign, and the DPIN is really the Map to Earn program. So we all know that, or if you don't know, that is what Over the Reality is. They have this spatial layer. They divided it into hexagons, which literally the spatial digital layer is literally over the physical world. And, they divide it into hexagons. And currently with the DPIN, they are actually using the wisdom. Some people will call it crowdsourcing, but I'd like to say that Diego Di Tommaso, our co-founder and COO, he calls it wisdom of the crowds. So the reason why he initially called it that is because when Over launched, I believe 2020, 2021, what they did was they also introduced like a treasure hunt type of thing, like a Pokemon Go, where people can collect Over tokens. And that was really to introduce, the world to the Over token. In addition to, they opened up their spatial platform where people can buy digital layers over physical locations. And that's what people did. So obviously, we know that it's location, location, location. Real estate is big bucks in the real world. And that's what the people realized as well when they were choosing which hexagons or branded overlands they were going to buy. So the community bought up a lot of like stadiums, tourist attractions like Epcot Center, Disneyland, there's Central Park. They bought up historical places, like even like all over the world. So when Diego says wisdom of the crowds, he really used the data that people were that he used the data of where people were buying these locations all over the world, because it's the people who thought, okay, well, I'm buying up these overlands because this is what is of value either to me and or to like everyone else. So with that, they looked at the data and they were like, okay, so these are the overlands all over the world that are valued by the community, and they were thinking that the community also is a representative of like the global population. So they were thinking, all right, so here's the data. Now we understand better. So then they introduced the DPIN, which was the Map to Earn, where they said, hey guys, now you can actually map out the world by mapping out the overlands through the Over the Reality app. And when this feature launched, the great thing about it is you didn't need lidar. A lot of people, when they 3D scan locations or objects per se, you needed a phone with lidar, and not many phones had that. And so what Over did was they made it available to both different platforms like iOS and Android, and you didn't need LiDAR, you just needed a good enough camera. And face it, nowadays, most of our phones have really good cameras anyway. So that's how that DPIN program started. In addition to getting the community or people in general all over the world to be able to participate in building out the Web3 infrastructure, they also get paid to map. So hence the map to earn program. So you map an area, and then you get rewarded over tokens. And the cool thing is, I think about a week ago, or it could have been 10 days now, over released an announcement where they said that now that the rewards that are attached to certain areas that you mapped, now you get 3 times that reward. They called it the X3 boost. And first of all, they were going to just make it available for like 1 month. I think it was between May 16 to June 15. Then they extended it to another month, July 15, given the opportunity for people to hurry up and map to get like 3 times the rewards. But now the rewards are going to be like forever. Well, forever is such a long thing, but let's see. Oh my God, here's Hexadized. Okay, so I am going to call him up as speaker. Mayor, I see you there as you requested it, but I was really waiting for Hex to come join. He may or may not be able to get the microphone. He's actually in the venue of the Music City Center in Nashville, in the heart, right deep in the Bitcoin conference, guys. So he may be just like doing his thing. And so if he can actually come on, that's really great. So this is what this special episode of the Over Reality Community Space. Oh, great! Hex, can you speak?
Digital fam.
Oh my God, what's it like there in Nashville?
What's that?
What's it like in Nashville?
It's like Bitcoin came into Nashville. That's what it's like in Nashville.
Well, okay, have you met Trump?
No, he doesn't get here till Saturday.
Oh my God, that's good. That's going to be a whole other, poop show.
That's a whole other conversation. You're right.
Okay, well, what can you tell us so far from the first hour or and a half of the Bitcoin conference?
America loves mining companies. No.
Wait, mining as in like gold, potash, and uranium, or mining as in?
Like exahashes, like maybe anything above 30 or 60 is a bare minimum at this point in time, right? You got to start hitting 100, 120 if you're gonna say you do things.
All right.
It's crazy some of these things out here.
Okay, that's amazing. What's the crowd like? Are they all like shuffled into their spaces, or they're still pouring in? Okay, somebody just kid. What did you say, Hex?
I think they're going to be coming in for quite a while over the next couple of days. It's there's a good crowd here. I mean, it's still Nashville, right? So regardless of what's happening, it's going to be a crowd. It's Music City, but yeah. There's a lot of people here just for this. Maybe some people with Bitcoin emblems shaved inside their head. You got orange hair everywhere.
You're kidding. So what have you?
I am a little bit.
What have what have you contributed? What have you contributed to this, the Bitcoin? Have you done any? Have you like marked yourself Bitcoin or over or anything somewhere in your body?
We're all wearing some battery coin shirts, and we've got Bitsy out here. We got battery coin out here. Building with air. We got buildings with outside air conditioning. It's amazing. No, the scARvenger hunt though, man. Let me tell you about the scARvenger hunt and just that's the cool. So over right now, I don't know if anybody started collecting the POAPs and going out. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Walk of Fame Park. Okay, Walk of Fame Park. There's 12 different POAPs, 24 of each. Okay, different artists on each one. You got Altered on one or two of them. You got some. I think there's some A Kid Called Beast on one or two of them. Some Seal NFTs. There's just all. Yeah, there's a. Google it. I love the answer. The fucking guy. There's a lot lots of stuff out there to see right now. That's the cool part.
Wait, did you just drop hints on where to get the POAPs?
I did.
You
I
did.
definitely did.
You did. You absolutely did. Okay, so for those of you watching the live stream, I'm actually sharing like the scavenger hunt page. Oh my gosh, this is like crazy. But I'm sharing an article, a press release about the battery coin brings scavenger hunt to Bitcoin 2024. This is huge, guys. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, Hex, I know you don't have a lot of time. You won't be able by any chance to get on video, would you?
Maybe we can try. Send me the link and we'll do that now. We're
Okay.
walking around.
Oh my God, I sent you the link. I sent you the link on Twitter DM.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll hop off here and I'll try to connect over there.
All right, and if you can't, can you come back here?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Okay, ciao.
All right, ciao.
Okay, guys, this is what I mean. I started talking about over the realities deep in, and that is foundationally what over is. But what a lot of people don't realize is, or had forgotten, or don't know, if you just came in to being introduced to over the reality, it is a digital canvas for creators. And this coincides with the new app release 1.6.0. Now, for people who download the app, they now have the ability to choose how they want to experience, like how they want to experience an overland or someone's creation. They can experience it now. There's two layers now. There's there's a definite augmented reality layer and a virtual reality layer. Yep, you heard me. So you can where is Hex? Oh, there's Hex. Oh, never mind what I said. I'm just bringing him up. Hey Hex. Wait a minute.
What's happening?
Oh my God, you know what? This is flashback to Austin South by Southwest 2022. This is crazy.
But now we got a better camera crew. Yeah.
You have a camera crew. Oh my God,
Yeah, so we got. Can I call you out? Yeah. So we got Crypto Cam. Okay.
Hey,
you don't know Crypto Cam?
Yes, I love the music you did. I actually pinned it in our Twitter space. It's got that country Nashville vibe with with the posters, with all the I guess entities involved.
Well, that's Cam. You're thinking about me. You're thinking about Cam. That's Crypto Cam. I'm Michael Cam. And then Michael Camp. Camp did the music. It's crazy.
Oh, but Crypto Cam shared it.
Honeycomb Hydro. Yes. But Crypto Cam's here. We're here. You're here.
I'm here. We're all here
right now with us.
We're all here with the cams.
We're all here with cams. We're
Yeah.
all on camera with Cam.
Guys, you're not. I hope you're watching the live stream, but honestly, the live streaming a video is so much better than Twitter X Spaces. Sorry about that. You can see it. It's on my Twitter feed. Definitely, Hex, you're looking good. You know what's also exciting? One of the Xenu, so the OGs of Over the Reality, one of the OGs of Over, which is Hexadized, and one of the OGs of the Xenu community, which is Seamoon. They're going to meet today, and I am super stoked for that. Like, can we talk about the merging of the two best communities? And I hope Hex, I hope when Seamoon comes on, if he will, he'll allow us to you can come back up on a live stream and we can see both of you. I have no idea. You're probably going to be shy. I don't know. It's up to him.
I think he's planning on it. Or at least shooting some video. I told him, hey, you're gonna be walking around with some people doing camera stuff, and he's like, okay.
Oh my God, this is going to be an amazing experience for him. Thank you so much, Hex.
Yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes, I can't believe. Look, I can't believe what you're wearing. Aren't you hot, my guy?
So hot. It is so hot right now. But this is my scARvenger shirt, right? With the battery coin. Okay, so this is the scARvenger shirt. You get the QR code.
Nice.
Right? And then there's my collared event conference shirt, right? Oh. Yeah.
Interesting.
There's my desk shirt, and then there's my I like to play with AR shirt, right? Yeah. So.
Okay. I hope people can hear Hex. We did this in the Tech Talk Tuesday, and we could hear him kind of. I don't even know, actually, but it is what it is. This is so you really have a camera crew following you around.
Yeah, so we've got a few actually, and that's pretty cool. There's a few different groups that are doing some things, uh, but yeah, these guys right here, they help build everything in the scavenger hunt. So Michael Camp, like it's everything you see wouldn't have happened without.
Wow, that is
To
amazing.
be very real with everyone, I don't do anything. I wear a T-shirt and I show up, and then there's like all these people, like these guys, or Altered Alley, or Apollo Official, or just Cyber Nerd, like all those that do things, and
Yeah.
and I just get to be here, you know.
You get to be,
So
but
yeah, just
well, yes and no. You actually do a lot of the behind the scenes, putting things together and getting things out there, right?
I run my mouth.
You run your mouth, but you run it so well. And the great thing about it is I literally don't do anything either. I just like sit on my ass and I pop up my cameras, throw people a bunch of links and ta-da, here we are.
Ta-da!
Here we are. Now, think
But
about
it's needed. It's part of the process. Yeah,
yes, it's part of
yeah.
they're kind of lagging. Tell them to catch up.
Something to catch up.
So, Altered
Go ready?
Alley, if you don't
Yeah,
know,
okay.
we did have a Tech Talk
All right.
Tuesday every week, and Hexadized was a guest speaker. He actually started the Tech Talk Tuesday and he handed it over to me because that's the kind of person he is. And what we did was we also, towards the end of the Twitter Space live stream, we jumped into Spatial, the Bitcoin Alley, which Altered Alley had created. And in that space, there's a bunch of portals to the different metaverses where the scavenger hunt takes place. Is that true? I mean, it is true.
Yes, yes.
So,
Very true. Yeah.
what metaverses are involved? There's over the reality,
Over the reality, spheroid universe,
sphere.
super world, crypto voxels, spatial, Decentraland, and
Wow.
feel like, yeah, I mean, do you count Google, the AR stuff on Google, or like does that count?
Nah. Let's
Adobe? That
stay
doesn't
with
count.
Google.
Okay.
Nah. That's
Only the crypto ones, right? Like the
only the
other stuff is like
yeah.
you're not real. You're one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not real. Like, shut up,
You're not
Google.
real.
No. So this scavenger hunt takes
Got it
place
up.
on over the reality, crypto voxels,
I'm gonna go here first.
Decentraland,
Because
spheroid,
of all this.
spatial, and
Yeah.
super world.
CryptoVox was Decentraland. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
amazing.
really, yeah, it is. It really is, and it's the best part about it is it wasn't like somebody said, "Hey, we're gonna do this, and you're gonna get paid to do this, and yada yada yada." These are people that are just in like this is just where they live, right? The neighborhood block party.
That is amazing. And speaking of the neighborhood block party, I have Altered Alley up here as speaker, and Sea Moon. I bet you he's driving and he's going to be on, and he's actually going to be on the Twitter space. So this is like, you guys, I can't, this is like really amazing for me. You just stay right there, Hex. Oh, somebody is sitting down. Is he okay?
Yep, we're just waiting. We're just
Okay.
opening up the apps and things, trying to get the technicals out of
Oh,
the way.
all
So
righty. Okay, Altered Alley, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I just had to do a little retort as far as Google
Uh oh, uh oh. Can you hear him?
slash Adobe Arrow. Um, they're actually going to be one of the biggest, of all time as far as the AR and things like that. And the beautiful thing is on Google Maps, you could drop things like OVR lands. So like you go there and like have it all as one big map, but also have the whole Google AR VR thing. So I would definitely say that um, that they're a good part of this. And I did do one. Sorry, I'm kind of running around like crazy. Did do one thing on there where it's just an AR code. So if you go to the Music Hall of Fame and you open that AR code, stuff kind of pops up everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, I think all these metaverses should definitely tie into Google. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I gotta run.
Okay, thanks so much, Altered Alley. Did you hear Altered Alley, Hex? Altered how
Not very. Yeah.
he wanted to do like a rebuttal. He said that no, like Google and Ariel should be included too. like they're huge. And then he said that all
Yeah.
metaverses should connect to the Google platform ish.
I
I
look,
get
I
it.
actually agree with that. And I do because why would you not? Why would you not? It's a free portal.
All right, so here's the thing now. Now this is where things get a bit woo woo. So you're talking about sort of like decentralized platforms. Let's just say they are for the sake of, making it simple. So you're talking about decentralized platforms connecting to a centralized platform?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Why
All
not?
right.
That's where it's gotta be. It's gotta be
I mean, you're getting
Okay.
even these
Okay.
these platforms that
I hear
say
you
they're
also.
decentralized, they're still centralized. Yeah.
That's true. And you know what, guys? We just throw the word decentralized. Nothing is really decentralized. We're just trying to make things decentralized right now. So come on, please. Right now, there's no such thing. Does a true decentralized platform really exist? I don't know. I
Good
don't think
point.
so right now. People are just saying it because they're working towards it. Man, if you are not watching the video and seeing Hex, this is ridiculous. Like, you need to watch the video. Sea Moon, can you please come on up?
Oh, look at that NFT energy
Hey,
drink right
Sea
there.
Moon, are you driving or have you left yet?
You have to walk up to it. You walk up, yeah, then go up the stairs, then you look down.
Okay. Bring comfortable shoes. You're probably going to be doing a lot of walking. It's hot down there, obviously. But you know what? See, oh, okay, okay.
To be able to talk to it. Microphone right here. Ask your question. Hold it. How are you doing today? What structural events going on in Western?
Oh no, that's amazing. Hexadize. So Moon is in the Twitter space. He's leaving in
Yeah.
about 30-35 minutes, and he's just really looking
Okay.
forward to meeting with you. Stay right
Very
there.
cool.
Simon,
So
I'm so
he'll act,
excited for you. You're going to be like the Larry.
he
Now
moves
you're
over
going to be
here.
like the
Let's start hanging
Larry,
out with
like
him on it, right?
traveling and
Today.
doing stuff.
Today. It's already today. It's already today. It's already here right now. He's
Yeah,
gonna be on his
he's
way in
on his
30
way.
minutes.
Simon's
30
on his
minutes?
way. Yep.
We gotta air condition and get ready because it's getting hot in her.
Oh,
We do need to get inside. I am gonna have to get inside, start heading towards my desk here pretty soon. But I'm really excited to see. He's gonna be hanging out with these guys for a good chunk of the day while I sit at the desk, shooting maybe go and look at some OBR, right? Look at
yes,
the overlands with T Moon if he's cool with that, right?
yes.
Contact you. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna
Simon
have a
heard
great day.
you. He said he's going to do all of it. He's going to do all of it, Hex.
That's what I'm talking about. Main nets over here. They
Oh my
just
God, did you
wait.
hear that?
Just wait.
Hexadize just said main nets over here. Thanks for the shout out.
Heck
Woo!
yeah, dude, like it's a layer one. Layer
It's
one.
a layer one
Let
blockchain,
it's a
dude.
layer
Giving
one,
back to the
right?
devs. Come on. And they're
Come on
already
now.
going to be on California's Fullerton campus. The a curriculum, the first
Right?
blockchain in a reputable university. Isn't that insane? We can talk more about that later. Hex, go inside, get some air conditioning in your body, and
Right
let's
on.
do another pop up. Okay,
Yes, we will. I'll be here for the weekend, so we will be back.
popping
We'll
up.
be back.
Okay, bye, Hex. Thank you
All right.
so
Bye.
much. Bye bye. You guys, this is amazing. Everything worked out. Moon, it's insane. Um, okay, now that you guys have requested, I will add Mayor as speaker. Thank you so much for your patience, Mayor. I did want to talk about the over the reality digital canvas, the global digital canvas, because what many people maybe had forgotten or didn't know is literally you can create anything on over. And this is why I love these OGs because they know what over the realities platform is about. They know that they can create 3D experiences. Now you can create augmented reality and virtual reality experiences. The user can choose which experience they want. And not only that, they also updated the Unity SDK so that the creators can now choose whether they want to create an AR experience, a VR experience, or both, and to offer it up to the community and the people who want to experience it. So here's the thing: when you have access to an overland, whether you own it, an overland, which is a digital layer over the physical world, whether you own that overland or you know that somebody does, literally you can create your own event. And that's exactly what Battery Coin has done. They knew that the Bitcoin conference 2024 is going to be in a few cities, and they knew that was going to be in Nashville. So what they did was either they bought up some overlands in Nashville, or they hit up the people who already own some of the overlands by the Music City Center, and basically they went and uploaded AR experiences. So you don't even have to be part of the Bitcoin conference per se, and yet you are. So what you are providing, or what Battery Coin is providing for the attendees and the exhibitors also of the Bitcoin conference, is another experiential or another experience. It's not just about crypto and Bitcoin, and yes, it is, but it's also showing what Web3 can do. And the fact that they're using over the reality in addition to these other metaverse platforms by creating these the scARvenger hunt, that's what I want to really drive through in this Twitter space. Is yes, over the reality is a deep in, but in addition to that, first, to me anyway, it's about creating content for like the world. So you have this wonderful merge of people who want to create and people who just want to just sit back and enjoy the creations. Mayor, thank you so much for being so patient. It's so great to have you here in the space. Oh my gosh, Mayor, Diego Di Tomaso just showed up. Please, may I bring him up first? Diego. Wow. Hi, Diego.
Hi, everybody. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, sir, you can interrupt us anytime at all.
Happy to join.
Thank you. So we're really excited about this new app, the new update to the app 1.60 with the AR VR layers. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So this was a long time due update regarding this AR and virtual layer. So as you know, when you have a land on over, you can publish two kinds of experiences. So one is an AR experience that is connected to a location, and one actually is a fully virtual experience, so not really connected to a specific location. I mean, the creator can choose whatever. So one example that I can give for this is, for example, the Sistine Chapel. So it is possible, for example, to map the Sistine Chapel and have some AR content over there, but it's kind of challenging task because, of course, the Sistine Chapel is usually plenty of people and so on. So we also have, for example, a big reconstruction of the Sistine Chapel. So maybe the creator in that case would like to use the fully virtual environment instead of the Gaussian splat, and so it can do that. So basically, the creator can choose what kind of experience the final user will have inside the land when it's remotely accessing the land. So basically, it's just giving one more expressive opportunity to the creators for that. So they can choose what will be the experience that the user will have when with access to that landing remotely. So that is just to give more control on what will be the experience on a specific land. So this has been in the roadmap for a long time. There is some technical complexities in that also because of the navigation that gets it a bit different. But yeah, finally it's out there. Love for you people to try it and let us know what you think about that. And yeah, I mean, this is not, of course, the only thing that was part of this release. There is also some less visible but very important upgrade SDK.
Okay. He's probably driving and hitting a pocket of like not so steady Wi-Fi. You're kind of rugging a little bit, Diego, but that's okay. That's how we roll here on Twitter X. My God, guys, what a surprise. I love that Diego was able to join and, tell you guys a little bit about the 1.6.0. I did pin it to the top for those of you on Twitter X Space. I did pin the post up on the top of the Nest or Jumbotron, whatever would you like to call it. In addition to, because this is also Thursday, Throwback Thursday, I also pinned a few of the AR experiences that some of the OGs had created throughout I think for the past 2-3 years. We'll see to see if Diego will come back on. Diego, if you're listening and you are able to come back on right now, we're not able to hear you. You can just come back, or you can kind of like leave the space and come back on. But Mayor, I know Mayor wanted to come up and speak. You got the mic now. Thank you so much for your patience and letting Diego speak before you.
Of course, of course. I'll always let him speak before me. He probably has more important stuff to say. But honestly, I requested the mic in the beginning just in case I had to say something, but so far nothing, right? I'm just really happy to be here, and with the new app update, now we can try these new things, and hopefully also move on to other stuff that we need to address with the app. Hopefully now the developers have more free time to address that. And I also offered my help with that as a software developer myself, to develop and volunteer my time to help them deal with these issues. And if they choose to take it, then I'll gladly help as much as I can. So kudos to the team, and hope they continue developing and building.
Oh, definitely. And first of all, kudos and congratulations to you and Elias for holding your first bi-monthly community space last Tuesday. I think it went really, really well. I'm looking forward to joining more of it, and also seeing how it grows. I love that. So for those of you, I know that you know that over kind of like host co-host weekly community spaces or spaces in general where we talk about over and things in Web3. That's also what Mayor and Elias are doing bi-monthly. But you know what? Everybody has a different flair, a different style, and I really loved their style of space when I attended their inaugural one 2 days ago. I loved it because, first of all, very professional. So kudos to the host, Elias. Very, very professional, very, very positive. I loved it because one of the first topics was map to earn. And I loved that they asked the audience to share their mapping experience. And that really created really great engagement. And for me anyway, it gave me a better understanding that I wasn't the only one experiencing these things initially when you use the over app to map, and everybody else did. However, they they are the two power mappers of over the reality. So I'm so glad that the two power mappers have joined together to open up spaces, because if you wanted to ask anything about mapping and anything else with over, they're definitely the ones to ask. It's almost like that male female energy. I don't know. That's what Elias once told me when I had a video chat with him. He kind of like he was talking about, like the community and how different people add to the community. And I'm just really loving it. So please, guys, follow Mayor and Elias. They will be sharing when their bi-monthly community Twitter X spaces are. And yeah, you'll just so there's just more over love to be spread. Oh, and there's Diego. Yay, he came back. We'll just wait for his tech to get settled. Oh my God, Twitter X, you guys are crazy. You're making these Twitter X spaces very, very challenging. Diego, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm at train. I'm not sure the connection gonna stay, but I'm trying. I don't know where I cut off, and I don't want to get into this rapid conversation here. But yeah, I mean, I hope you got my point on the view update of the app and the integration with the Unity SDK. And if you have any questions, please please let me know. I just wanted to anticipate also that there are two other big releases very soon. One is a new web builder. So basically, we rebuild it from scratch. So it's much more intuitive, much more eager, much more powerful. So we're very excited for that. That will be probably at the end of August. And another thing that is going to come is finally the NFT meeting of the maps. Actually, it's ready. Should be out tomorrow. Probably not sure tomorrow because we tend not to publish on the weekend because maybe there is something to fix. So probably we'll go to Monday. Let's see. But also we're very excited about that. So finally, I mean, the maps are going to be NFTs. They're going to be tradable. I mean, it's something that we've been building towards for a long time. And yeah, that's it basically.
Wow, that's he shared some alpha with you guys. I don't know if you guys have been in our previous spaces where he may have alluded to that, but yep, it's happening. Probably Monday, maybe over the weekend, but most likely early next week. Diego, thank you so much. I know it's late there and you're probably en route somewhere. Please, you do you. We are just very appreciative that you can join us. So thank you so much. If you have anything else to say, feel free. You're not interrupting at all. It's just us hanging out and talking about, the, the platform that we love so much, over the reality. In addition to, there's that scARvenger hunt that is taking place in Nashville for the Bitcoin conference, where over the reality is being used. So this is what's so special about this space. The scARvenger hunt, you coming on in addition to the new app release 1.6.0 with the 2 layers of AR VR. This is like fantastic. What a great day, July 25th, 2024, Thursday. Altered, you have your hand up. Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited about the AR VR part of OVR. I've been a big fan of OVR for a long time, and it's just always growing and always getting better. And the Gaussian splat thing, I think, is going to be huge. I don't think a lot of people really get what it's going to be used for yet, but it's going to be amazing. I did want to throw out, since Diego was on the call, like for the scARvenger hunt, would it be possible to get a couple overlands to like do as giveaways and kind of up the ante a little bit for this game?
Absolutely, yeah. I would love to do that. So yeah, let us know if there is any land that could be meaningful for this event. Let me know. Just connect with Carmen or also with me. I think you can find my Telegram. And yeah, happy to do that. It would be great. Why not? I mean, it's gonna be. I think also it's gonna be like a historical conference this time. Let's see what if really Trump says that he's gonna add it to the reserves. So I mean, this is gonna be a big one. So yeah, absolutely. Let's do something. We'd love to. And thanks for building something there. And if I can add, actually, we really believe also the power of this scavenger salt, and it's amazing that you guys are able to actually create your own over. But we would like really also to simplify this process, to streamline it, and to create what we call scavenger and SaaS, software as a service. So we would really like to make it very easy to create even complex scavenger hunts on over. And because, at the end of the day, this was our first stage when we launched over just the trade runs. And actually, it had a tremendous success. So we see that the market likes it. We see also many brands that we've been talking with. It is one of the use cases they love. So I think that they could be very good to give better tools to new creators to actually be able to create this kind of scavenger. And again, thanks for building. Even now that it's a bit complex, so that's amazing. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's definitely make this historic. And I think adding overlands as a couple prizes definitely adds to that, man. So thank you very much.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Altered Alley. Yeah, and I can't say enough. I'm so glad that Diego was able to express his gratitude for not only you, but also all the content creators that continue to create experiences on Over the Realities platform. I love that. And yeah, you're going to get winners of the or participants of the scARvenger on have the opportunity to, I guess, win overlands. Let's talk about that behind the back channel. That's amazing. I do want to do a shout out to Alex. We have our head community manager down there, Alex. He is so busy. I'm so glad that he's able to join us. Hi, Alex. If you would love to come and share a few words, I'd love to have you speak. I'm just sending you the mic. I also want to do a shout out to Cortez. Cortez is he's like my brother from the Xenu Mainnets community. He's right now, I'm doxing him, guys. He's right now in Niagara Falls with his partner Gigi. Happy belated birthday, Gigi. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and yeah, you're gonna win this the what is it? Oh, I forgot. Cali Wars, let's go. I also want to shout out to Dope Stilo. He's there. He also is shared a birthday with Gigi. He celebrated it in Spatial. He does Super Wednesdays on Spatial where he live streams, DJs, and you can connect with him and dance in the Spatial space. Oh, that's weird. Spatial space created by one of our OG creators, Cyber Nerd Baby. So I also want to do a shout out. Happy belated birthday, Dope Stilo. It was actually the first time I came on to your space and spatial, and it was like fantastic. So I'm also subscribing to a YouTube channel where you also live stream. Thank you so much. K-Bot is there. Shout out to K-Bot. I want to shout out to C Moon. He's going to be joining Hexadized in Nashville. He's part of the OG Xenu Mainnets community. And you know what? I told you guys like about a few spaces ago that my two favorite communities, Over the Reality and the Xenu Mainnets, they're actually I don't know, like they're merging or they're getting to know each other. And I know Elias is really happy about that, as well as I am. I just can't believe it. And now it's really happening in RL. Like Simon's gonna meet Hexadize, and apparently Hexadize has something planned for him. Like I don't know. He provided Seamoon with a pass, and cameramen are going to be following Seamoon. So I don't know. Follow Seamoon, please, and let's get his take on the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Shout out to Arnold. Arnold Webb, he holds Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, weekly spaces for the Xenu Mainnets community. And I must say, I have to bring this up. Anytime you have a project, whether it's in Web 2 or Web 3, and you want, well, people always say the word mass adoption, right? But you know, it happens when it happens. But what you really want is you want players. You want strategic players in place for to create adoption and use cases. And this is what Arnold was able to do. I would call it divine something. Like something divine has happened. It's like 3 degrees of separation. I know we all talk about 6 degrees, but it's three, or in this case, maybe 2 degrees for Arnold. He knew someone that knew someone who is a professor at Caltech Fullerton. It's a university in California and one of the well-known technology universities in California, where they are the first campus to adopt any type of technology. The reason why I'm bringing this up in this over the reality space is because it also, when we're talking about Web3 and projects and strategic partners or players, I want to congratulate Arnold and also Brian from Mainnets, who is the COO. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Sorry, Brian. That they actually had a conversation with a professor who will be holding a roundtable talk tomorrow. And what's huge about this is the Mainnets Layer 1 blockchain, the people's blockchain, is actually going to be incorporated or going to be the first blockchain ever used in a curriculum in a university, in a state university in the United States. This is like fantastic. And this is what I mean about strategic players, because think about it. You're talking about the future. You're talking about the young adults of the future, not only learning about the blockchain or DeFi, but learning on the mainnet Z blockchain. And can you imagine? People always equate mainnets to what if you knew about Ethereum when it first began, or not even when it really launched and it became what it was. Can you imagine if you got in that early? Well, this is what the Xenu, the Mainnets community, Elias and I have done. And It's all when Diego always talks about collaboration, there's no competition. I remember when I first started with Over and people would say, oh, and especially the 3D mapping, right? They're like, oh, well, why is Over mapping the world? Hasn't Google done that? I'm like, yeah, yeah, whatever. I always say, well, number one, Google's not decentralized. They're not on the blockchain and they don't have geolocated experiences. That's what I tell them. But I know Diego always said that in Web3, sometimes when web 2 people look at all the different choices for like metaverse platforms or experiential platforms, they always think we're pitted against each other. And I love what Diego always says, it's not that at all, it's really the collaboration. And I remember 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago now, it was in Lisbon NFC Summit where Over showed that they collaborated with the Sandbox and they were able to take the Sandbox NFTs outside of people's wallets or wherever they kept them digitally onto the real world. And they used the Sandbox's NFTs to have a use case of what Over's augmented reality technology can do by featuring the real world occlusion. So this was huge. So this is in terms of collaboration, when we're connecting with different communities, and especially when these spaces are public for different people to come in and learn about over the reality, of course you're going to have different communities coming in. And that is why this today is really fantastic, because the Xenu community and over the reality is actually yeah, just I guess securing more of the relationship. And if you don't know, the Xenu is an NFT collection made by Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine, you guys. So when I heard about this, shout out to Cars Garlic who introduced me to the Xenu, and he said, "Oh yeah, these PFPs, it's really NFT collection. The ZMSS Xenu Mob Zombie Mob Secret Society, and they're blah 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 made from Unreal Engine." I'm like, what? Who in the world makes an NFT collection from Unreal Engine? What? And then my mind went ding 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 ding. Oh, come on. This NFT collection then is primed for gaming and movies. That's all I know. So of course, the first thing I thought of was, can we get these Xenus onto Over the Reality, just like we did with the Sandbox NFTs and any other NFT collection? You can have your you can have it in 3D and play around with it. Soyo Crypto just down there, he actually got one of the Bored Ape Yacht Club's like 3D assets owned by Grateful Magnet, and he was able to create experiences with the Bored Ape Yacht Club on just I think 2 months ago when it was Lisbon's NFC Summit 2024. Like there was like some side events at beaches, and there was three experiences where you can take a picture with the Bored Ape. That's what's amazing. I think I'm kind of like over talking myself. I do want to do a shout, continue doing that shout out. IP, thank you for joining. Mark, Chad, DeFi, Matt, Lex, and DBM. I know I missed a bunch of people because I'm trying to do a live stream at the same time. Like, yeah, MetaMike, Elias, thank you so much for being patient. I'm going to add you as a speaker. Man, Elias is also like my brother. And as you know, siblings, you do argue. So I've definitely had some arguments with Elias in the back channels, but we've come to be on the same. I know Mayor's laughing because I know Elias has been telling Mayor about our arguments or whatevs, but it's all about love, guys. And I'm really happy to say that, yeah, Elias and I are now on the same page, because that's what you do. You gotta, it's all about communication, right? Like, it's not, we realize that we really don't have differences. We're just seeing it from a different angle. That's all I wanted to say. And man, am I ever transparent today. Elias, hello.
Hello, Carmen. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Thank you so much for hosting the space, and thank you so much, Diego, for joining. I'm really, really happy. And right now in the bus, I'm heading to the airport. So I'm starting my travel today to UK, and there's mapping party. So yes.
Oh my God.
Nervous. I'm excited.
Okay, yes. So guys, Elias is actually one of the power mappers of Over. Has he's doing this mapping party campaign where he's traveling and connecting with all the other Over mappers in different cities, and they're literally having a mapping party. Elias, who are you going to meet in the UK?
I will meet Hexa. So and possibly we will meet James, that his username is the customized T-shirt club, something like that. He also, this guy James, have like 2,000 lands, something like that. He also owns a town there, and he's mapping also. So yeah, very 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 funny, and maybe also it's the opportunity to meet Ian. So let's see what.
Oh, I hope so. Yes, Ian George. He does a lot of the 3D scanning with Luma Labs AI. That is great. He's also, I know he's downloaded the Over app as well, and had started mapping, and we do plan on having him on, and maybe you guys can get him on, you and Mayor, in your spaces, to for him to share his experience with Luma Labs and Over the Reality. Yeah, maybe he could be on your spaces. I don't know. I'm just saying. So guys, if you are in the Twitter space, please follow Elias and Mayor. They are starting their bi-monthly community spaces on Over, where you'll get more of of like more of a tech experience, like tech topics, like real technology topics. And I say this because they're really that, like, they're deep in it. They're deep diving into the technology. They're actually using the app every day, mapping and all that stuff. So if you really want to know about the tips and tricks for 3D mapping the world, in addition to other technology things related to over the reality, you can definitely ask them from a community perspective. So please follow Elias and Mayor. You also need to follow Elias because the way he is creating content for mapping is like ridiculous. He literally has a hover AI drone that follows him while he's mapping on his DJI um, Mobile 6 with his Samsung something something phone with another phone strapped around his neck. Like, this guy is like, he's deep. He's 10 toes down, as Larry would say. Larry's another brother from another mother that often, oh gosh. Okay, Google, it's 11. That joins our spaces as well. But this is exciting. I'm excited for Moon. I wonder if he's still there. He probably dropped out. He's leaving now to join Hexadize at the Bitcoin conference. Guys, if you want to join the scavenger hunt, I pinned it up at the top. I also wanted to pin. Okay, there is one, because Nashville is like, can I say the music capital of the world? Okay, the country music capital of the world. I did pin a tribute to this whole Nashville music thing. Up at the top, there is a AR experience by Cyber Nerd Baby, and they created it in addition to, they collabed actually with Overland Lord, who is now Arius Rain, who also is Arius Rain. So what they did is they created an experience on the moon, and where Arius is singing and he's like an astronaut. And the title of the song is, oh my gosh, let me just click on it myself. Come on. I don't even know. I don't even remember. But I don't even remember the song. I think it's what? I'm Still Here? No, I think it's another one, but I know it made me cry. And I pinned that at the top because of the whole Nashville music theme. And I wanted people to also know that there are these AR experiences on Over the Reality and now VR, but I don't that you can see. So please download the app. If you don't know where to download the app, just go to the Over the Reality website, or click on Over's Twitter X, go to the profile, bio profile, click the link, then scroll all the way down to the footer, and you'll see all the links to our socials. In addition to, I believe, hopefully there's a link down there to download the app, and you don't even have to map. Although you should, because you can win over tokens as rewards. But you can also just use the app and experience all the great AR experiences. Medigate Milano, they created so much with using Over's AI assistant, in addition to games. Joe Soyo and Mintz have done like scavenger hunts with like the Easter egg hunt, and at Christmas time. Cyber Nerd Baby has done a lot for helping the community build out their experiences as well. So yes, Over the Reality is a DPIN platform. We're mapping the world. We're rewarding our mappers with the over tokens, which has a tons of utility. Now Diego just dropped some alpha about being able to turn the maps into NFTs, mint them into NFTs, which is fantastic. But we also, over the reality is also a digital canvas for creators, and that is huge. That is huge. I've pinned some of the creations by the community over the years up at the top. Please, please take the time to go over them. Okay, so I wasn't looking at who had their hand up first, but you know what? Let's just go for Altered Alley because he starts. Oh my God, he also starts with an A in Elias. Okay, I'll forget that. Altered. I was gonna say, oh, because Altered Alley starts with an A, but man, I effed myself. Okay, um, I'm bringing back Diego too as a speaker. Altered, go ahead.
You mentioned that the Arias Rain thing, which was a while ago, but it was really cool actually. We did like an augmented reality, like live show. Like if
Yep.
you played guitar, sang live, and I actually recorded on my deck. And it's cool because like there was, I don't know, 8 or 9 of us or something like that in the spot. Hexadized, and like basically everyone's like walking around my deck in augmented reality as we're watching, Arias perform this song. And like, the people who were there, like it clicked. Like we really did something neat there, and there really is something to it. So we definitely have to do more of that where people can be just on their couch, but be in an augmented reality show. Like it really is amazing what we have here.
Yep. No, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, and I really wanted people who are new to over to realize that yes, we are deep in. We provide map to earn, but we also do so much more as well. Diego, you did request to speak again. Yay. What would you like to say?
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that again. No, I just want to say thank you for bringing back this memory because I really remember that event. It was just amazing. And yeah, it was really early days. So it's great that we still remember that. And I think also to me that first, it was one of the first times that we see it, used like that. And I think it was amazing. And also, the live console that is another feature that has not been pushed so much lately. It's still out there, but also on that side, we're gonna revamp it. We want to bring it totally on browser, so it will not be necessary anymore to download an app in order to be basically bring your body into the metaverse with a webcam. Will be just use the web browser. So that case, we think that we will get more adoption to that. But just one more thing that I wanted to add that yes, lately we've been very super focused on the metaverse, and of course for us it's very important just because we believe that this is really the base to actually create compelling AR experience, the fact of having maps of location. But even saying that, of course, we don't have to forget our creators. And like months ago, we were doing these AR awards every month to actually try to give back something also to the community of creators and engage them. And we decided to bring it back. And so from the next 2 weeks, you will see that we will start with the new AR Wars campaign. A little bit different from the one that we did before, where we had like the 1 month extraction from the best and the very different arguments and so on. This will be quicker. Like every week, we will give back some rewards to the best creators. But we are definitely coming back to that. So I hope the community of creators don't get discouraged by the fact that we have such a strong focus on the mapping. We internally, yes, we always think also to the creators. So we decided to come back also in that direction. So there will be both the souls, so both the part of the mapping, but also the part of the creators is coming back strong on over. So yeah, I just want to.
Oh my God, that's amazing because thank you for that. A few people were wondering, they wanted to know if we were going to have AR awards again. And yes, you heard it. We are. and so much in a better way as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Diego. Woohoo! All right, guys, it's 7 minutes past the hour, and I know Elias wanted to come on and speak. Thank you so much for sharing that, Diego. Elias, come on.
Oh, well, I just got moved after that, yeah, honestly. Yes, I wanted to say thank you again, Diego, for joining in and speak and tell us all this very good news. Yes, very excited for everything because both things are very, very useful. People who are content creators for augmented reality, they actually repeat the maps or make it more precisely. So, and also we making the maps without the people who make the content is worthless. So, this is really meaningful for us. All things start to work together.
Yeah.
And also this thing so that we will have the possibility to mint the maps. That thing is huge. That thing is really, really huge.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Elias. Yes, and Diego did mention our live console. I did pin it up to the top somewhere. I think it's Wavery. We used to do actually no during Metaverse Fashion Week. Michela Zanello had organized uh, a roster of DJs, of world renowned DJs, specifically also from Italy, but they travel all over the world to join Over the Realities platform in XR and doing a live DJ thing. So there was one where I forgot what his name was, but there is one at the top of the nest, and Swavery had captured that screen recording, and I'm there, woohoo, with my wings and sharing it. If you didn't know, we also have a NFT marketplace for wearables for your avatar that you can like purchase for your avatar. More on that later. So I'm really excited about the AR awards coming up, what the themes are, what the format is going to be. Diego did say it's going to change, and oh my God, like there'll be probably every week. There's going to be an opportunity to win something or get recognized. Like this is huge. And again, yes, Over the Reality is deep in with their Map to Earn campaign, but I will always talk about the community of creators that we have because they're the ones that also present the use cases for Over. But what's even better is because now that people are mapping these geolocated locations. Is that even two things I'm saying? Anyway, the great thing is we just released last month that you can upload these experiences right within the overmaps. So it's fantastic. Like I'm really excited because I'm all into this gaming, Web3 gaming thing, and I really do believe that Over is the one that is creating the foundation of Web3 gaming, especially with their overmaps. Like it's huge. And if you want to know more about the overmaps, please visit Over the Realities website or hit us up. Or don't forget to join Elias and Mayor's bi-monthly space. Follow them so and you can ask them and they can explain more with it. And we can have even more talks with that. So with that said, it's 11:22 on my end. Thank you, universe, for telling me, okay, Carmen, it's time to close the space. But thanks everyone, Altered, for joining. Diego, thank you so much for your time and joining us and speaking with the community. We absolutely appreciate that. Elias and Mayor, congratulations again on your inaugural, really very professionally done. Great attendance for your first space last Tuesday. Arnold, I will, I always attend your spaces towards the end, but thank God it's recorded. Kbot, thank you for joining. And Stilo, MetaMike, Kbot, Stilo, MetaMike are stations that are kind of like, coming on over to Over, which I love. Alex, thank you. And hope your family is doing well. Cortez, continue to enjoy your weekend with Gigi. Oh my God, it's not even the weekend yet. Is my mind on the weekend? How bad? But enjoy. IP, thank you. Mark, Swavery, there you are. I know you're busy. I know you're in and out of your car going to meetings. I know that, Swavery, or else you would have held your hand up. But I did pin one of your screen recordings of our of the live DJ show we had, I guess 2 years ago, Swavery. Thank you for that. Kendra, Brover, our Hexa, you're so lucky. Elias is getting ready to visit you with the UK mapping party. I'm so jealous. I wish I could be there. And Lex. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And do follow me because we'll probably do another pop up either later on today or tomorrow or on the weekend with Hexadize and some of the augmented reality or over the reality scARvenger crew down at Nashville, the Bitcoin conference. All right, everyone. Have a great Thursday, rest of your Thursday, and sliding into the weekend. Enjoy. Don't forget to download the Over app. Do try the Map to Earn or a 3D mapping, and or check out all the experiences that we have. Okay. All right. Let's go.